So YouTube, Shedeur Sanders has finally spoken out about the Cleveland Browns quarterback situation.
Like kind of close to getting to where you want to be in terms of, getting a chance to play this year?
I don't think playing or not playing, is in my hands. I don't think. I think based on the situation, it's if things happen, things pan out where I play, then I'll be out there and I'll be ready to play. So I'm ready to play right now.
He had a kind of close.
That's not nothing in my place to answer. That's nothing I can't answer, not answer, but I know for sure I'm not. I know if you see the quarterback play in the league right now, I know I'm capable of doing better than that. That's not nothing in my place to answer.
He answered it. Let's talk about it.
I've been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Niggas bless up on my
So, YouTube family, in a nutshell, a lot of things circulated around Shedeur Sanders. I'm one of the go-to guys, and many of us, that's how powerful Shedeur Sanders is. Many of the content creators have followed along with me and followed the journey of the Sanders family. Maybe not long as me or John the Liquidator, but they follow, and that's enough that counts. So let's talk about it. So family, let's get right into it, because this is breaking news in a certain way, but not really, because this is something I've been warning y'all about for months, basically. Shedeur Sanders has finally spoken out, and he's saying what so many of us already knew. He wants to be the starting quarterback of the Cleveland Browns, not just a name on the roster. See, Shedeur Sanders has been nothing but professional since he got drafted, exceptional as well. He handled himself with maturity, the proper composure that you expect from a daily professional. He kept quiet while doing his job and never complained. But let's keep it real. The Cleveland Browns front office, head coach Kevin Stefanski, and even parts of that coaching staff, Tommy Rees, Bill Musgrave, we know what's going on, but they've been playing games with this man's career. You don't believe, even Shedeur Sanders called it a funny style situation, what the Cleveland Browns have been doing to him.
Get stressed or get or feel bad, that I'm in this situation I'm in right now. But it kind of, I would say, just make me. It's just funny to me. That's it. Everything is just funny to me, and I just enjoy it.
He said it well. It's just funny to him to pay attention to patterns we've been watching for a while here. But let me break it down a little bit further. Now, nobody is ever going to see something like this and look at Shedeur and have some type of disparaging comments towards him unless you already didn't like people like Shedeur or people who look like him. Let's just be honest, because they never break down statistically why he's no good or anything. Most of the people who criticize Shedeur Sanders, they don't watch football, because you know how you know they don't watch football? Their first words about Shedeur is he's trash, he's no good. And you're sitting back like, what has he done that's been trash? They can't tell you other than the race factor. But let's get deeper into it, because Shedeur Sanders is one of those young dudes who have overwhelmingly stayed prepared through his faith. He's letting everybody know this is God's plan. It's not in my hands. I'm not in control of this. I'm following the Most High's plan.
I know.
So you have a quarterback having to kind of sit and be patient. How frustrating can that be? How do you kind of?
I know it's not my. I know it's not God's plan right now. If that was a situation, it's obvious. A lot of teams will be playing me, but that's not in God's plan right now. And some things happen for a reason, and I'm a true believer in that. And whatever His plan for me is, I believe in it. So I don't get stressed or or feel bad, that I'm in this situation I'm in right now. But it kind of, I would say, just make me. It's just funny to me. That's it. Everything is just funny to me, and I just enjoy it.
Now, I love that response because what you're getting, ladies and gentlemen, is a grown damn man. Now, anybody who's ever been talented at something, whether it's sports, music, or art, knows what Shedeur is feeling right now. No real competitor is ever satisfied watching from the bench. No true talent wants to sit back while people with less upside and less potential get all the opportunities. That eats at your soul. And Shedeur has been carrying the weight since the day he landed in Cleveland. Am I lying, guys? He's been uplifting the schools, the universities. You better go check on that part. We'll do a side video later on that. But he's been all around the urban communities, the suburbs, everywhere. The diversity that comes with this guy, there's no funny business unless it's by the name of a Jimmy Haslam. See, they want Shedeur Sanders to break down, but my guy Shedeur is always going to stay ready. This is what he was built for.
Podcast and said he gave you advice to stay ready and said that your time is going to come, that he believes it's going to come shortly. So what was just your reaction to him saying that?
Just some, I focus on each and every day on what I got to do, and just because where I am on the depth chart, don't let that dictate, my mindset each and every day, because you don't know what happened or what could happen. So it's really, just keeping the mindset of just staying locked in, staying into everything, and remaining focused on the main thing.
Do you feel
The fact that he's the consummate professional shouldn't be a shocker because we all should be professional like that. But the fact that all these accusations about him was thrown out there to disparage his name, and you've never seen anything like that. You've seen a different contrast on who he is. Listen, even Deion Sanders said it to himself about the situation regarding his son, Shedeur Sanders. He said, no athlete can learn anything sitting on the bench, and that's facts. You don't grow in the shadows. You come forward into the light. You grow under the light. When the pressure is on, when the game is in your hands, Shedeur knows it. His teammate knows it. And now the fans are starting to see it. Listen to me, guys. It's not a situation where you can continue using your bias or your hatred towards one group of people because of complexion, or let's just say the real reality in a nutshell, why you don't like guys like me and Shedeur. It's through your vast insecurities. I mean, throughout history, it's always been a certain segment in the community's insecurities that make you wake up every day, create fake accounts, and hate us. I'm talking about a hate you have never seen. Not even Charlie Kirk had the hate of you Shedeur Sanders haters. Not even Charlie Kirk. I guarantee you, if you ask Charlie Kirk, what does he think of Shedeur Sanders as a football player? Because Charlie Kirk is a man. He would resoundingly just come out and say the guy's a good quarterback. He may disagree with certain ways of Shedeur, but you guys are not football fans at all. It's something else to call you people, but I'm not going to say it on YouTube because there are YouTube guidelines to follow. That heart is hollow. Now listen to me. And let's not ignore the elephant in the room. Joe Flacco has never, been this some experiment at the quarterback we're trying to use. In case you guys haven't been paying attention, the quarterback play in the league has been horrible. Shedeur Sanders even said, I know if you see the quarterback play in the league right now, I'm capable of doing better than that. Now, you guys are going to say, Blessone, you're exaggerating. Shedeur, hang on, let me get my man out. Shedeur is ready to talk, but you're going to say I'm exaggerating. Shedeur wouldn't say that, but any talented player, after a while, pressure will burst. And Shedeur can't take it no more. Even he's seen the god-awful NFL quarterback play. He had to say something.
Do you agree with him on that? What were your thoughts when he said that?
Everybody perspective, so that's not nothing, in my place to answer. That's nothing I can't not answer, but I know for sure I'm not, I know if you see the quarterback play in the league right now, I know I know I'm capable of doing better than that.
So how do you feel?
I mean, there you go. He resoundingly responded to what you guys needed to hear. Quarterback play is awful. So let's get back to Joe Flacco. Now you see why I intertwined his statement with Joe Flacco. Look, let's not ignore that elephant in the room. Joe Flacco was never some experiment at the quarterback position. He was never some long-term answer for Cleveland. Don't buy into what Kevin Stefanski is telling you. Do not buy into what that puppet Andrew Berry is trying to tell you. Listen to me. He was brought in as a placeholder, a smokescreen, while owner Jimmy Haslam runs into his bigger plan. You guys know what I exposed just yesterday on Jimmy Haslam. Should have 1 million views. NFL and these systems that protect the shield, they're going to ostracize my video out. So it's not going to get spread around there because I'm not the smiling guy on camera that's just getting ready to.
Dumbo with them 2 nigga magpies. Remember them 2 nigga birds? I seen a whole, them little nigga birds. What was I supposed to think? They were French birds? I seen a whole fly. Big eyes. I seen a butterfly. I done seen little nigga birds. I done seen.
Man, I'm not one of them. I smile and I got a beautiful smile just like most of us, but I'm not going to tap dance and step and fetch. So let's tell the real reason why Joe Flacco was inserted as the starting quarterback, even though he didn't prove anything to be a starter in this league. Does he have a few moments? He should. He's been in the league damn near 300 years. He should have a few moments. So you always see these Shedeur Sanders haters. They'll tell you, well, Joe Flacco is the better suit. No, Joe Flacco is an insurance plan you should use him as. Never in history should the NFL ever take a guy who was damn near cradling and dreidels out there, salute to my family out there, and all of a sudden he's inserted as a starting quarterback. No professional billion-dollar corporation should ever do that when you got 2 young guys right there ready to play, right there ready to uplift an organization. I may not like Dylan the Munchkin Gabriel, but damn, can you at least let him start at least so we can hurry up with this charade and have Shedeur Sanders start? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, and in the name of the Lollipop Guild, we wish to welcome you to Munchkin Land.
I'm not welcoming nobody to Munchkin Land, but let's get into this a little bit more. Can we? Shall we? Listen to me. Let's not ignore that elephant because Joe Flacco was the smokescreen. Jimmy Haslam runs his bigger game plan right before your eyes, and you fans of Ohio choose to ignore it. Don't forget, Haslam is knee-deep in that scandal where millions were funneled through politicians to cover a $600 million scheme. You guys need to go watch that video and know what I'm talking about. And with all of that going on, this team is being managed more like a business chessboard than a football franchise. So what does that mean for Shedeur? It means his career is being delayed and derailed. You guys hear me? It's being delayed and derailed on purpose. Yes, deliberately on purpose. Because the Browns don't want to invest in his development the right way. They just don't. They want the brand. They want the jersey sales, but they don't want to hand him the keys to the offense. This is something Shedeur has very much. He's been very much been knowing this, guys. He told you to stay ready. It's in God's plan, but he's always been telling you it's out of his hands.
In terms of close to getting to where you want to be, in terms of, getting a chance to play this one?
I don't think playing or not playing, is in my hands. I think based on the situation, it's if things happen, things pan out where I play, then I'll be out there and I'll be ready to play. I'm ready to play right now.
He had a great quote where he said,
He told you he's ready to play right now, but for some reason, a lot of you people make this uncomfortable. And speaking of comfortable, Shedeur is very uncomfortable being on the scouts team. If he was on a proper scout team, he would have liked that, but he substantiated his evidence again by telling you guys he's not comfortable on that scout team.
Each and every day, remaining focused, remaining mind on, the complete mission, not really get comfortable. I'm not comfortable being a scout team player. Honestly, that's my situation. So, I'm going to make the best of it, and enjoy my moments. But overall, this isn't my end goal, I'm just enjoying myself, learning, doing everything I have to do, and just ready for my opportunity.
how frustrating.
Just get ready for my opportunity. What more would you want from him? Because that scout team is not properly developing him. He's throwing to the damn janitor and old Mr. Wilson down the street. That's who's on the scout team that he's preparing with. He's not even throwing to actual players. Could you imagine during the training, during the preseasons, during the camps and OTAs, if you gave Dillon Gabriel everything that Shedeur had to work with, and you gave Shedeur everything that Dillon Gabriel had to work with, could you imagine what the difference would be? But we don't want to talk about that part, do we? Everybody is so infatuated with Dillon Gabriel all of a sudden. Then let the leprechaun play. Send in the clowns. It is a circus, isn't it? So send in that clown, Dillon Gabriel. What's the holdup? But that lets you furthermore know about these Shedeur Sanders haters. They have all this rhetoric to say about Shedeur Sanders, right? Why aren't they telling the Cleveland Browns to sit down Joe Flacco and let their munchkin that could in Neverland, my bad, I don't even want to say the munchkin land anyways, but why not let this guy start right now? Why aren't all these Dillon Gabriel supporters using their voice the way we're defending Shedeur, the way we're standing up for Shedeur? Because their insecurities, it never was about Dillon Gabriel. It's their hatred for Shedeur. This is why all these clowns and these overgrown men who don't really watch football, who only watch race, you'll never see them go out their way to defend Dillon Gabriel in a higher stature if the name Shedeur Sanders is not attached to Dillon, because they never followed Dillon Gabriel's career, never even cared about the Hawaiian that could, minus the Hawaiian punch. They never gave a damn. This was always about race. In 6.5 years of Dillon Gabriel being on a college level, you've never seen none of these goofs ever support Dillon Gabriel. And when I said goof, G-O-O-F, goof as in goofy, because you have to explain your words, because I'm going to flag you. That's the new Mayo man of today. He cries and he complains. We're having a Mayo fatigue, ladies and gentlemen. There isn't any black fatigue in real life, because when we wake up, we're not concerned for you guys. We're not worried about you. You wake up every day infatuated with us. Infatuated. So listen to me, guys. This was just a chess move by Jimmy Haslam. He's using Shedeur Sanders and circumventing his situation for his own advantageous situation with his wife, Dee Haslam. We needed to fire Coach Kevin Stefanski 20 years ago. Exaggeration? Is it really? Or is it the way they exaggerated and pretended Kevin Stefanski is a real NFL coach that we should respect? Can you believe that? So what does that mean for Shedeur Sanders? It means his career is being derailed and delayed on purpose, because that's who the Browns are. They don't want to invest in his development the right way. They want the brand, like I told you guys. But here's the thing, family. Shedeur Sanders is built different. He's got that poise, that patience, that leadership that can't be taught. And no matter what kind of games these owners and coaches play, the chosen ones always prevail. Like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, the 144th always get taken care of. God don't make mistakes. This is why DJ Blessone can speak here very brave and proud. I'm not worried about what friends I lose or who don't like me, because they love calling me racist when I haven't said anything racist. I can imagine these group of people who call me that have to be the most wickedest people on earth because I'm combating against actual racists, and you wake up to get mad at me for standing up for myself, for standing up for fellow people who look like me. So are you some coward bully who uses the keyboard to ostracize yourself from an actual civilized society so you can be a degenerate roaming free, concerned about us at every single cost? Because if you don't like my videos, why get in the comment section every single video to complain about me and argue about me? You're obsessed with black people. And that's the actual truth. Because you'll say it's just a comment, it's YouTube, it's free speech. No, it's not free speech for guys who look like me and Shedeur, and you know it. Because when Charlie hit the can, rest in peace to that man, you guys lost your mind and wanted everybody free speech to be canceled ASAP. You're a hypocrite. That's all you guys ever been. And it is what it is. Shedeur's career is not about the end in Cleveland. If they don't want to give him an opportunity he deserves, trust me, another team will, just like Shedeur told you. Mark my words, this momentum of frustration from Shedeur, this momentum you're seeing coming from him, this is the spark before the fire. And I've been telling you guys, he's not satisfied with this. No one can ever be satisfied with that type of gameplay and rhetoric being thrown at us. Once he gets unleashed as a starter, whether it's in Cleveland or anywhere else, this league is going to remember why they called him legendary, the most poised quarterback of this generation. I'm sorry. We're seeing this. So I'll leave you with this. Do you think Shedeur Sanders should keep waiting on the Browns to play fair? Or should he look for a new team that actually believes in him? Drop your thoughts and comments and smash the like buttons, and make sure you subscribe before I go off on another video. Because this is Shedeur Sanders' story. It's far from over. One love. This your guy, DJ Blessone, signing out. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I love each and every single one of y'all. I come with love. They come with hate.
I've been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Niggas bless up on my